As you can see, there's color swatches on the wall. It's because my bedroom's gonna get painted over later. I This is completely accidental, but I guess I matched the color swatches anyway. So this video is actually about going to Bottle Girl casting calls and what I've learned from it. Have I gotten one successfully? No. I've only been to two, to be fair. I've taken a hiatus from going to them because my schedule is a little too crazy for December. And if I even were to get hired, hypothetically, it would throw a huge unstable wrench into things. So I would need to wait until like February, but most ideal would be like March or April. I'm touching my eyebrows because I just shaved them and they kind of itch. But anyway, so what I learned from Bottle Girl casting calls. Um, Sometimes a lot of people will show up. Sometimes very few will show up. If you're a lightweight, probably hold off on the drinks. From the ones that I went to and the ones that I've seen other people go to, they will serve you drinks. If you are a lightweight, probably pass on those because you won't be able to do what you need to do or talk straight if you drink too much, which I did my first time around. I had two margaritas, and I mean, there was a high chance I wasn't going to get the job anyway, but I definitely botched it extra. Dress the part. I saw videos and I've talked to people, and they say, there are people that are going to show up that are not going to put effort into the look. And especially the first one I went to, there were girls in sweatpants and joggers and like going shopping at Walmart, like style clothes. And I remember one girl saying, "They're probably not going to take me serious because of how I'm dressed." I'm like, "Do you go to other interviews dressed like that? Of course not. That's a comfortable outfit, yes. It wasn't even a bad outfit, but I why would you go to a bottle girl casting call, no makeup, hair not done, and body completely covered?" There was a bunch of people that just dressed like they were just going to Walmart or Target or just going through a stroll in the day. Like, you are not putting yourself in the image of a bottle girl. When you go to interviews, you're supposed to look like the image of the workers there. You're supposed to give them the idea of how you would look if you were working for the company in whatever form you are working. So you have to put some effort into your looks. Like, you don't have to have full glam. You could even get away with the clean girl look. But you have to look good, put together. So, like, clothes you would wear to the club that isn't super raunchy. I think early 2000s club wear, where it was like the suits pieces or something. Like, I opted for bodysuit and skirts. Sometimes they'll have dress codes, and if you can't follow the dress code, you're not gonna be able to. They don't trust you to follow anything else. Like, look for dress codes on their flyers. Like, if they're looking for Spanx or black shorts and a bikini or whatever, you better bring them. And a pair of heels. If you can't walk in a pair of heels, you're not getting the job. It's part of the image. Like, yeah, you can bring flats, but like, you got to be able to show that you can walk in a pair of heels. It's pretty simple. You're supposed to look club ready. That's the whole point. And even if you aren't successful at one, a lot of the clubs are owned by the same people. So get connected to your fellow bottle girls or the girls attending, because they might be able to find something through someone else and give you that information, or, you know, follow, get connected with the club owners, because, like I said, they usually have like two or more clubs and restaurants and whatnot in a vicinity, and they network with other people. So if you don't get the job at one, chances are, few attempts down the road, you might get the job at another one later if you keep trying and get connected with the right people. And also, this is a very shallow thing, but it's realistic. Look at what the bottle girls look like that they already have. See what they look like. Check their body types, hair color, makeup style, ethnicity, and like just factor all that in. Whether one, it's even worth an attempt. Because if you're trying to get to a Latin club and you don't fit their aesthetic, the chance might not be zero, but it's certainly not going to be 99. That's just reality. Now, is that saying they won't take you? No. I mean, if we're being realistic, it's kind of a shallow, how you look, how you dress, how you present yourself, what you are industry. There is a setting for literally everybody. You can be skinny, you can be fat, you can be in the middle, you can be tall, short, anything. There is a club out there that would absolutely take you. You have to find it though. Like, there's all kinds of clubs in Dallas, tons of Latin clubs, tons of more college sports bars, tons of urban clubs, blah blah blah. There's so many. And so you just gotta find the one you fit the aesthetic for. I'm progressively getting farther and farther away because my roommate's downstairs now. As I was saying, there's a club for everybody. You just have to find like what you look at yourself, your makeup style, your fashion style, the way the music you like. Pick a bar based off of that, because say like you can't just throw yourself at every bar. Like, don't throw darts at every bar. Pick a bar in a club that you are familiar with, that you like, that plays music you think you can vibe to, and go for it. That's the best thing you can do. And follow them. Follow them on Instagram, follow them on Twitter, follow them on Facebook. They usually post about casting calls. And it's best to look for casting calls. Places don't really take walk-ins so much anymore. I'm sure it was more of a thing pre-COVID, but like now, it's a bit of a saturated market, and so I'm gonna attempt it again, probably in the spring, because that's usually when like the beach theme bars and blah 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 start. But try to find what works with you and apply. There's a few ones that I want to definitely try for next year when I get some more stuff together on my end and my schedule. But basically, to run down all the points, dress the part, actually put yourself together, connect with others, network, find bars that you feel like you would fit in with and fit in well with. Don't don't drink too much. Really, if you can, just avoid drinking. Honestly, when you get to the casting call, unless you can handle your liquor. But even then, like, I'd recommend just not, so you could be 100% sober. But yeah, there you go. That's my experience.